Recording in progress. Okay, so today is the 2nd of July, I think, um, 2026. This is
hmm
technically the burning path, but it's kind of like the smoldering tramp.
This is less the burning path and more the stormy path, I guess.
The stormy path, right?
The
Fair
stormy
enough.
coast.
The stormy coast. You are indeed on a stormy coast. In fact, so much so, I um I threw together a couple of maps for the session. Um, I don't know whether we use all of them, but I made some. Let's see. Here's the first one. This is the town of Ariad.
Hmm.
Kind of gives you the gist, I hope.
Mm.
Does it sort of ring how I described it? I hope so.
It kind of clarifies it a bit for me, but yeah, it fits.
Clarifies it.
Yeah.
Right. Fair.
It was a little bit nebulous before.
Right. Fair enough. And for your sake, Christina, I'm also going to show you another map, um, which you went to recently. This is where you visited up in when you went up the pathway to the
I
hamlet.
mean, Kylam was there the second time as well.
Right, right. So this is kind of that hamlet that you visited up at the top, sort of carved out of the mountains, out of the stone. So it's kind of the gist of it. It's not exactly how I would have drawn it, but you know what? It works. So I'm okay with that.
Hmm.
Um, and last but not least, just because we can, where you've been staying recently, we
Ooh.
have some interior maps as well. So I'm probably going to split those out and make them as separate maps at some point, but we don't really need battle maps for the inside of the Daughters of Twilight. It's just as good just to be able to see kind of the
Hmm.
gist of it. Gives you a feeling for the whole thing. Um, yes, so that's kind of where we're at. But you guys, what I don't have is a map for where you are right now,
The
um,
cave.
the cave. So what I can say is that as far as like what has just happened, we can recap what's just happened because the cave is full of acrid stench right now, and I believe you've just set
And
fire to a
and
boat with.
as well as a giant big dead crab.
Yeah, the big dead crab smelled, but not as badly as the smell of the burning Skagen blood, which,
Mm.
if you don't make it out of the cave shortly, you'll be making con saves about. Um,
Kylam is all too happy to get back out into the storm.
Fair enough. I bet he is being a storm cleric.
Tempest, but yeah.
Yes, same thing, isn't it? Tempest, storms. All right, so you guys, what are you gonna do? You're gonna head back out into
Uh,
the storm, out
that's
into the.
Kylam's plan.
All right, very good then. So you head out into the storm, and you can see the flashing of the lightning across the waves, and you can see back down the coast from here. You can almost make out the town around the large rocks that divide this area and this marshland from the town of Ariad. We might at least go back to the Ariad map because it's a little bit more relevant. Um, do, do, do. And I can also bring your tokens over to here as well. Now, to be fair, the location that you are is probably up sort of here where I'm putting your tokens now. It's sort of right up in the top corner, and around there a bit further than that. Right, so you come out and you can make perception checks at this point. The thunder is crashing. Um,
Apparently not.
Apparently not. No, there's definitely apparently not.
It wasn't in that one, at least.
No, that's true. What about you there, Christina? Are you making a perception check?
Yep,
Yep.
and not two.
That
Really?
wasn't that one.
Uh, Oh, you did get a net one. Wow. Okay. So we got a two and a one. All right. Um, in which case, I think you come stumbling out directly into the line of sight of one of the Moldrayan guards who's picking his way along the edge. And he's in one hand, he's in two hands, he's got a spear and he's like trying to pick things up and turn things over. And then he looks up and sees you and he's about to turn and go, "Oh yeah," and start calling people, but you're going to roll for initiative. I'm going to pull up a another mappity map.
Oh,
Uh,
Christina, were you giving me advantage on initiative because you didn't want it?
Yep,
That's better.
there it is.
Clear my terrible drawings from last time so I can make new terrible drawings. Now we have Calum, we have Athene, we
What? No, we
have,
don't have a Thane.
not Athene, what am I talking
Liliana.
Liliana. What am I talking about?
Different elf.
Different elf. Why are you drawing pictures, Russell? Get the right selector. Ah, ah. Um, uh, so we want Lillian. Lillian, you say? Where are you, Lillian?
Liliana.
Lilianeth. I can't even find you. My Lyssa, Lotharian. Oh, here we are. I found you. I found you. Okay, so we're doing the initiative thing. Add to combat tracker. Add to Why is that not adding everyone to the combat tracker? Come on, D&D Beyond. Stop messing around. Okay, we'll just remove everyone from the combat tracker then. Oh my goodness, it's still not working. What on earth is your problem now? Reload again.
Well, I think the problem is the combat's not taking place on Earth.
Right. That's
Are you
probably
doing that? I'm going to do something.
And apparently Rokan is here to help us.
Rokan.
He's on the map.
Why is Rokan on the map?
That's what I'd like to know.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You're on an... Are you seeing the alpha vinyl map?
Yeah, I'm seeing the vinyl map. So I've got the two of us, four uh, unnamed entities, and then down here I've got Rokan.
Really?
I am
What
definitely
the
I can highlight Rokan. He's on the map for me, Russell.
What? Can you see my Zoom screen?
Yeah, I can see he's not on your screen. I'll try reloading.
What?
I know.
Come on. I feel like
I'll try
sending
reloading. I'll
these.
see if reloading makes a difference. I'm just waiting
Uh,
for it to load.
we should make like clips of all the times D&D Beyond has just
Oh
fucked
yeah,
us.
Rokan's disappeared. I guess you just came in for a
Oof.
snack.
Right, that makes sense. Wow.
The thing is, I can select his token and everything. I can move. I'm like, what?
That is so bizarre. Add to combat tracker. Okay, well now I've got Liliana on the combat tracker, but these NPCs just won't go in there. One of them did.
I can only see my own thing on the combat tracker.
Let me
That's
delete
after
them
reloading.
and add.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Huh. Let me
Hey,
try.
hey, them.
I'll try slightly different NPCs to see if that makes any difference. Du, du, du. Yes, that did. Isn't that weird? I wonder if they were like just tokens that weren't connected to stat blocks. That might have been the problem.
That could also be it. Okay, I can see Liliana, but she doesn't have her initiative set to 0 for some reason now.
I see her. Yeah, I see her initiative is at 0. What is your initiative, Liliana?
13.
13. Okay. All right. Well, that's a bit better. Okay, so this guard, I'm going to make them visible so you can see them
Oh,
um,
I can see them already. Oh, you mean their initiatives? Yeah.
in the initiative tracker. Yeah, that's all. And at this point, these three are like quite a way away. This one's not too far from you, and he's just sort of looked up, not far from when you've come out of the cave. Um, Let me quickly squiggle in a cave line. What do I need? I need a brush. So let's say the cave comes out here and here, and you two have come out sort of here, and this guy's just on the edge of your vision, like on the edge of his vision too. And in the flashing light of the lightning storm, you see him over there. At which point he turns and pulls out a horn. I'm going to say that's his action. Kalen, what do you do?
Okay, well,
Caleb.
I can't see where he is now.
Yeah,
What?
we lost him.
Oh, the
We lost
walls.
him.
Hold on. Let's clear the walls. Clear all the walls. How about now? You might have to reload again.
Okay, so it's.
I see him.
I see him now, but yeah, he was hidden by a wall. Okay, yeah. Yep. So he's grabbed a horn out. So I basically just sent my entire movement to get up to him.
Yeah.
And what's the terrain like around where we are? Is there
rock pools,
okay?
basically.
And okay, so obviously, there's a decent distance to the water or any sort of drop off.
Yeah, I can draw the water in for you.
Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't really matter too much.
yeah. But it's, 30, 40 feet away at least.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, basically, so yeah, I just would be really handy if I'd had that prepared, but I didn't think of it, so uh I basically run up to him and I want to try and just with my warhammer just try and knock the horn out of his hand.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay. 17.
17 does force him to block, but it doesn't hit him.
Okay.
But it does stop him from blowing his horn.
Okay.
In which case, Lilianeth, you are next.
Up to him. Oh, I can move.
You can move. Moving is
I
always
can
good.
move.
Imagine that. Imagine
The
being
question
able
is,
to
do
move.
I have enough movement to flank?
Probably not. It used all my movement to get to him.
Okay. And I'll just try hitting with the pointing end of my sword.
All right, very good. Pointy end of the sword it is.
25 to hit.
That's a crit.
Oh, okay. Crit damage, please. Crit damage. And I'm gonna do a little one of these.
11.
A bit of this. Do you have music?
No.
No. No.
Nope.
What about now?
Yeah, I got music
Yes.
now.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and bring it down as low as I can without making it disappear. Okay, so you crit him for 11 points of damage. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay,
That's what it looked like.
that's what it looked like. All right, 11 points of damage. Well, that's interesting because um, how do you kill him?
You just stab him in the heart.
Far out. Okay. All right. So you managed to get straight through his armor, and you put him down, and he just falls to the wet, rocky um, rock pools around you, probably with his face in the water,
Mm.
and drops. At which point you see that there are more of these guys um, further up the coast, off the map right now,
Mm.
along the beach, and there's another flash of lightning. You can see that there is a big ship off the coast, um, moving quite quickly. You can make a history check if you like.
Oh, I've definitely heard of that ship. That's the blah blah blah, and I am completely wrong about that. Unless I have advantage for being a sailor.
I'm gonna put a tweak on that because, but first let's see what Liliana throws for her history. A
A
nine.
nine.
Okay. All right. Well, neither of you know what this ship is, but Caleb, you're pretty sure that it's some kind of legendary
Ghost
fucking
ship.
ghost ship or something because it's terrifying in the dark with the lightning striking behind it. Um,
I've heard stories
so,
about that ghost ship. They say it comes out on stormy nights to collect the souls of sailors.
Ooh, that's ominous.
Mm. Well, you're a cleric. You should be good with ghosts.
Jeez, thanks.
all right. So, what are your priorities now that you've come out of the cave? You've killed this guy, um, who happened to be there and got stabbed in the heart by a cleric of the Daughters of Twilight.
To be fair, it's like
He was asking for it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, this guy is likely and definitely involved in trafficking Skargan blood, likely involved in human trafficking. Um, yeah, so Kylam just suggests, look, they'll know what's up as soon as they step into the cave. Why don't we just drag him in there so they don't see him? They might, if they don't see him, they might just think that he's wandered off somewhere out of sight.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. You can entirely do that without any checks, except for one check, which is going to be stealth to try and do this before the next lightning strike or keep your profiles low when the strikes do happen.
Mm,
It's not really a sound related thing because you're standing on the coast of the sea, which making plenty of noise all by itself.
fair.
Um, so yes, let's get a stealth check to see if you are able to pull this off quickly and quietly.
Both of us rolling, I take it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, one of you got an 18, and one of you got an
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, Christina, you rolled twice. We both got 18. The
Yeah,
first one for her was an 18.
I see that. Yeah, and she got a 2 after that, and that's why you're going, oh damn. But you really didn't need to, unless you're at disadvantage.
Well, we wouldn't be at this disadvantage because you said
The
the sound
sound,
was covering it from
right?
the storm.
Yeah, so no disadvantage. So 18s, no problem then. You both managed to get into the cave, pulling the body. Um, but now there's the stink of the Skargan blood, so we might get a Constitution saving throw.
Oops, that's the wrong button. It was a nat 20, but I hit the wrong thing.
I see the nat 20.
Oh well. He very dexterously goes into the cave, but
Oh, that's a dex save. I see. Right.
I got 21. I got a nat 20 on the dex check, but then con save was a 21 for me. So
Right. Okay. So, Lily, that's a 4. A 4. Hmm. Um, I think more to the point, Caleb, you notice that Lily has kind of stopped in her tracks and that her eyes have widened. Um, Liliana, you see the walls of the cave start to kind of move, and you start entering out of game. This is like you're being intoxicated. You're hallucinating. You're
Mm.
seeing shit now. The shadows are moving. The walls are moving. Everything's sort of creeping around you, and the voice of the ocean starts talking to you about doom. Right. Um, so you're kind of freaking out and a little bit immobile. Um,
Uh, I just pick her up over. I just grab her, throw her over my shoulder, and get her out of the cave,
okay, so you
keeping somewhat
pick her up.
low.
All right, so you carry her out into the rain and the
Hmm.
storm
Basically,
um,
just crouch down and lay her, just set her down against the cliff, just keeping a low
against the
profile.
cliff. All right, very good. And I'm assuming you're going to put her somewhere where people are less likely to see her, or you, for that matter.
Well, I'm looking around for somewhere that's not in the cave that's out of view.
Yep, yep. I think that calls for another stealth check. You're pretty strong, aren't you, if I recall?
16, but not particularly stealthy, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. Um, all right. As you're doing this, there is a flash of lightning, and one of the crew members, one of the I'm going to call them, well, they're Moldrayan guards, but I'm going to call them Gats because that's what I came up with for them.
Hmm.
One of these Gats comes, looks up and sees you, and he calls out to his mate. The others can't hear from where he is, and he doesn't have a horn. So
Hmm.
he and his friends start coming towards you. One of them running, the other one's just kind of taking his time at this point.
Hmm.
So we're going to put Lilianeth in here. She's going to make another con save.
At least she's out of the. At least she's out of the cave.
Yep. Um,
These skeletons coming towards me. Ah!
right, right, exactly. And now, what I think what we'll do is we'll put you under the poison condition for a little while. Um, yeah, okay, that's terrible. Is that another natural one? Fuck. The dice have spoken. The story has made
I
up
mean,
its
you
mind.
have inspiration if you want to use it, but I guess
This is much more fun.
okay. Just making you aware.
Okay, so yeah, so now you're seeing these, shall we say, skeletons coming towards you along the beachfront, in the dark, the lightning flashing around. You don't know what the hell's going on, Liliana. You're freaking out. And again, the ocean's speaking to you about doom. Um,
We're all
so,
gonna die. We're all gonna die.
right. Okay, so this guard here, he's gets to the edge of the map, we'll say about here on his turn. The next guard is going to be behind him. I'll symbolically, he's actually to off the map, but I'm putting him there to give you a
Hmm.
distance to see how far he is from the first guard.
Hmm.
Um, and Calum, it is your
Kylum, yeah.
Kylum. Yep, it's your turn.
Um. Basically, the thing is, I don't really want to move away from Lily, and I don't really have any ranged options that he knows he can use. So I'm just basically going to take the ready action, ready
The,
and attack.
all right, so you're holding.
Yep.
Very good. Lilianeth, you can make a Constitution saving throw.
20.
All right. You hear the voice of the goddess speak into your mind, and you suddenly snap out of it. Um, I think there's not much you can do on your turn except wake up and get up at this point. Um, this guard comes running across 20, 30 feet. You know what? He's not running, he's just taking his time. And he retains his defensiveness and his capacity to fight and react.
Mm.
This next guard is going to do much the same thing. except that he can only get this far because of the difficult terrain. Kylam,
Mm.
you
Yep. Basically,
goeth.
I am going to move up to this guy, and I am gonna swing at him with my warhammer, with
Swing at
booming
him.
blade,
All
casting
right,
booming blade.
very good. You're a swinger.
Not that kind. Don't swing that way. Uh, 22 to hit.
I guess that hits.
Oh, good. 9 points of damage.
He's quite bloodied, I would say, at that point.
Mm.
He's not a well boy.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll throw a little bloody marker on him just so we know.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Um, what just happened? Okay. Lilianeth is next.
You will move up.
Having snapped out of your stupor.
And get flanking.
You've got enough space, you can.
And I will introduce him to my sword.
I see.
Actions. Oh, I didn't know I had a short bow.
Oh, well, that's handy,
I have
isn't
to
it?
remember that.
Yes.
Oops, I
Yeah.
had advantage.
Well, you do
Oops.
have advantage, yes. So you can
You
roll
might
again.
crit,
I got-
so
That was a okay.
you might crit. You have.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Apparently not.
Oh, well, 21 still hits.
Does. It does.
8 damage.
8 damage. Well, he's dead. How do you kill him?
I'm a little nicer this time. It's just
You kill him nicely, I see.
Just on the back of the head, maybe.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, he drops like a dead ox. The next guard is going to make a wisdom saving throw. He doesn't get it. He doesn't realize that he's outmatched, outnumbered, and basically he's in deep shit. So he decides that he's going to charge at you. So that's 10. So, yeah, he can get to you, Lilianeth. He comes up behind you, Lilianeth. He thinks he's got the jump on you. So, having gotten there, he's using his spear to attack you from arrears. That is a 9 to hit. So I don't think that's going to hit you very hard at all. That guy's not there. He's dead. Calum.
Alright. Just to move around him and gonna booming blade him as well because why not?
Booming blade.
It's a booming blade even though it's not a blade.
Right. Why is that guard not on my map?
23 to hit.
23 to hit. Yes, that would hit.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. This guy, 6 minus 6. Yep, he is bloodied. All right. Lilianeth,
You will do the same.
you shall do the same. All right. Go on then.
Come on, cooperate. Cooperate.
17.
17.
That hits.
4.
He's still alive. Barely. Okay. Oh, he's going to make another wisdom save to see if he's realized yet. Nah, he's still fighting. He's not going to make a break for it, even if he could make a break for it.
Now,
Okay, so he is going to attack one of you. I think Lily, because he's already attacked you once, if I recall. Um, oh my, that's a big fat natural one. Um,
Oh.
It's not that many good night.
he breaks his spear on your shield. Do you have a shield?
I don't
Dunno.
remember.
You don't
She
remember?
does.
She does? Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going to assume I
You
Yeah.
do.
do.
Because I remember us setting up the characters.
He lunges at you with his spear, and the tip of it just snaps against your shield, splintering in the air in front of you. He looks at it for a second, like, "Oh shite!" Um, and then it is Kylo Ren's turn.
Okay, just gonna whack him again
All
with
right,
booming blade.
booming blade,
So
20. Okay, well he's got one hit point, so I guess his head explodes. Like, what have you?
uh,
How do you kill him?
I think basically, well, I imagine he's kind of facing Lily, so basically, just not so much his head, but just like I think basically just a horizontal strike, just knocking him off balance through like kind of like through the shoulder and chest.
Right. Okay. So this is a hammer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So you just sort of knock him flat on the rocks, and he hits his head on the stone, I think.
Mm.
Um, all right. Very good. Lilianeth, what do you do now? I believe the enemies that you were fighting that you can see. You can make a perception check, actually.
Both of us.
Yes. I see a 15.
18.
Ooh. All right. You see the other guard further up the beach. Oh, and he turns around and he starts to run away from you back in the direction of the town, but he has to cross the marshlands to get back to the town, so he heads in that direction, slightly inland,
Mm.
because there's a rock dividing you from the town, a big rock. Um, at which point, it's Kylem's turn again.
Uh, I just call out, we can't let him get away, and I just start running after him.
Okay, so you're going to go running after him. All right. Um, because the immediate vicinity is quite rocky and treacherous, and some of it is uneven and difficult terrain, I will get you to make an athletics
I
check.
had a feeling that was coming.
Lilianeth, what are you going to do while he's running?
Put my sword away and pull out the short bow.
Ah, all right. Let's roll a short bow attack, please.
Let's see. 16?
That hits. Do some damage. 3.
3.
Well, that wasn't very remarkable.
It's something. It stops him, hopefully. Kinda slows him down.
Clink,
Slows him
clink,
down.
clink.
Yeah.
Clink, clink.
Okay, back to you, Kylo. Kylam.
Yeah, so that was an 8 on athletics, which was not
Ooh,
super amazing.
okay. Let's make a dexterity saving throw.
15?
Okay, you don't fall, you don't hurt yourself, but it does slow you down. So you're not making a lot of progress catching up
Okay.
to him.
What sort of distance is this guy at?
50 feet.
Okay, 50 feet. Um,
I'm being a little bit elastic on the distances so that.
I'm just like looking at my range on some of my spells.
Hmm.
I am going to cast a spell, and I need him to make a con save, please.
A con save, very good.
And I'm also going to channel divinity, so this is shatter with and it's just automatic max damage.
Okay, well, he rolled a 2, so
Well,
a
he
3.
just took 24 points of thunder damage.
I think it comes in at the same time as a crack of lightning, and it's hard to discern exactly where that came from, but I'm assuming he explodes.
I'm kind of it's thunder damage. I'm kind of imagining him just getting zapped by lightning as what at the same time.
Right, so let's
Because
say
he's
it's
running
almost
across a
like
big flat open space in a storm,
it
presumably
does,
wearing metal armor.
it does remind me of a line from Terry Pratchett.
Hmm.
You know the
Something
one.
about atheists.
No, no, no. It's like he's the kind of man that would stand on a mountaintop during a thunderstorm wearing wet copper armor and yelling, "All gods are bastards."
Okay, I knew it was something to do with the gods. I was thinking of that. Like, yeah.
All right, so
Hmm.
he gets zapped. He explodes. That's the end of him. There's meat and smell of burnt, charred flesh in the air, and you're going, "How the fuck did that happen?" I imagine.
Pretty much.
Okay.
He's just like I
One of
think
the
he just
chunks
kind
of
of
flesh, one of the
stops
chunks of
and
one of the chunks of flesh has an arrow in it. So he's left all over the beach front at this point.
well, that just happened.
That ship on the that's sort of it's now about probably 1,000 feet out from the beach.
Hmm. Is it moving out from away from us?
It's moving past you, parallel to you.
Okay.
It's moving north along the coast.
Mhm. Based on what I know of the area, do I have any idea where it might be going to or coming from?
Um, well, it's traveling along the coast north, so it's you didn't see it at port today.
Hmm.
So it's for whatever reason it didn't stop at Ariad, and Ariad is the biggest port on this coast, and a ship like that not stopping there seems a bit strange.
Hmm. I think I'll go back to where Lily is and check on her.
Because you're a sailor, right?
Yeah, he's a sailor.
So it's perilously close to the rocks for a
Hmm.
ship of its size. And normally a ship like that, if it was traveling north, it would immediately head west first, far enough to get away from the rocks before it started heading north. This
Hmm.
ship's sort of weaving in between the rock formations that are outcropping from the sea, from the coast.
Hmm. Well, that's very strange.
That's strange.
That ship, it's. Why is it that close to the rocks? Doesn't make sense.
Uh, so what will you do?
You don't suppose it has anything to do with those missing villagers, do you?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope they're not on a ship that close to the rocks.
Well, given the way it's moving away from the port, and if it was trying to, if it had loaded up, it wouldn't be that close to the rocks. It would be trying to get away. I think we need to try and follow it, see where it's going. If we do, we might be able to find those missing villagers.
That sounds like a reasonable plan.
Mm.
Fair enough. All right. So you're gonna sort of head inland a little bit then, and then go around to the next bay. Is that the plan?
Pretty much seems like the best play.
Okay. All right. So there's nobody immediately around you that you are aware of, so you can do that. Um, do, 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 do. Um, are you traveling quickly? You're running, or are you like walking? How are you pacing yourselves in the dark in the marshland?
I think we're trying to move quickly, but we're also trying to move carefully. So probably not running, like or at least running when it's clear. Otherwise, being careful. I think.
Fair enough. Okay. Why don't we each make an athletics check as we do this?
Sorry, I don't know why it's rolling too.
Well, we'll take the first one again. 22 and a 12. All right. At this point, Lilianeth, this Calum dude is slowing you down a bit.
Sorry, I don't have my land legs back yet.
That guy. You can also make a perception check. Um, I think part of the reason why Kylam is slowing you down is Kylam, suspected you're being followed, but then now you know for sure you're being followed. You see for a moment another one of those soldiers. He's not moving in on you. He's not trying to attack you. He's just literally following you at a distance and maintaining that distance. So it seems.
What sort of distance?
Probably about 300 feet.
Okay. Hmm.
I have a new map to show you.
Yeah.
Hopefully it loads. Go on, do the thing.
Yeah.
So you guys are sort of here. Not Athene. Liliana. Right. Um, yeah, but you're like actually on the coast at this point, which is not well rendered.
Mm. Mhm.
Okay. So what do you do? Being followed.
I tell Lily that we're being followed, but let's just keep moving for now.
Yep. All right.
Not much we can do about it.
Very well. So you're still following this boat, and you follow it past this bay. It travels along the bay. It's moving slowly, but I think it's still moving faster than you are because it's
Mm.
at sea and you're having to weave around, and it's not getting tired.
Sure.
Um, I think you follow it to the ridge of the next valley, essentially,
Mm.
um, and you can make a perception check from there.
12?
12.
And a 20.
And a 20. Okay. You see that it is heading slightly further inland now. It's weaving between some rocks. Very carefully, it slows down. Um, and the thing that you're noticing now, Lilianeth, is that um, it moves with this almost supernatural grace.
Ghost ship.
There's a flash from the lightning where you see its red sails unfurled.
Moving inland carefully. That ship.
Mm. Did you see where it's going?
just around that bend.
Yeah, it seems to be going around another large hill.
Okay. Now Kylan has been copying maps of the area, I believe. How much does he recall about what's around there?
You can make a history check, I feel.
Okay. Well, that's a 16 plus whatever if I get a bonus for cartographers or whatnot. 17 or plus. So I think it's a decent check.
17. Yeah.
Cartographers would be what, like make it 19?
You know that there, around this corner, there are multiple coves up this coast now, and you know that among these coves, some of them are quite treacherous, especially for bigger ships like that. It seems unlikely that a ship like that would even try to go into this area. It would have to, it would, the pilot would have to really know what they were doing. And even then, it would be extremely treacherous. Secondly, you are aware that there are stories of smugglers' coves and things, hidden bays along these cliff sides, all the way up this area. There's also like at least one of those coves has like a big stone archway that leads its way into it, and so from the outside you wouldn't even see it. There's steps and things and passages that go down there. It's supposedly abandoned, but I don't think anyone really believes that it's abandoned.
I have an idea where they might be going. There's an old structure. They like to say it's abandoned, but nobody believes them. It's about blah blah distance over yonder.
Yeah, it's like a couple of miles north.
It's a few miles from here, but I feel like that's the most likely place they would be going.
Well, let's head that way.
Gonna head that way.
Let's just pace ourselves. Hold on a moment.
Yep.
Lead the way.
Sorry, I have to just step away for just one moment.
Yep, no, that's fine. How's the music?
I don't hear it.
You don't hear it. What? I'm surprised. All right, I'll turn it up a little bit. Now?
There you go.
Can you still hear me over it?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me if it's too loud or anything. I'll turn it down.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Now that's there. Right, so you are following the boat, following along.
I think basically now that Kylam has a pretty good idea of where it's probably going,
Yeah.
because seems like there's only one, the most likely place to go. Rather than following the boat, I think he's like focusing on navigating to that location based on his memory of the maps.
Okay, fair enough. So you slow down a bit. I turned the music up a little bit. It's actually a bit loud for me now.
Yeah, it's a little touch loud. I think what Kylam is focusing on doing is like not necessarily keeping super to the coast, but
Yep.
more like finding the best path to where he thinks they're going.
Okay, all right. As you're traveling along, you'll see that there's like a hamlet of houses and such. You can see lanterns and fires and what have you inside them as you travel along.
It's quite late at night now, though, isn't it?
It is quite late at night. Yeah.
I suppose the fire's to keep warm in a storm.
Yeah. I think that's the gist of it here. That's still very loud. I was trying to balance it up a little bit because Christina said she couldn't hear it.
It's a little quiet now.
How's that?
can
That's
hear
good.
it.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You only need to hear it. Doesn't have to be loud. Okie dokie. All right, so you're heading along the coast, you're heading along the paths, you're navigating your way. How about we make a survival check? $20, $16. Excusez-moi.
Bless
All
you.
right, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Um, Eventually, as you're getting to the next ridge line, you see that there is the sputtering, guttering flame of a. I would say it's a watchtower, but it's really just a wooden pylon with a person on top of it, um, where there is a flame up there burning. It must be burning something very combustible because it doesn't go out, even in the wind. But it's definitely guttering and so on. This is up on the rocks overlooking the next area. Clearly a lookout of some description. You don't know what they'll be able to see in the dark like this, but you can see them due to the fire that they have. And it just looks like a fellow wearing a steel helmet of some description.
Let's try and move around him quietly. Shouldn't be able to see too much in the dark, so if we stay out of the range of the fire, he's unlikely to see us.
All right, so you are going to make a stealth check. You don't have disadvantage because of the sound and the dark and the rain and the storm. You can just make a straight check.
Lily could actually guidance herself, I think. Kylan doesn't know he can guidance himself.
How does that work?
You just add a d4 to the check.
It's a cantrip. So you can do it. You can do it all day long.
D4.
So you got a stealth check was 4. You're gonna want to add a d4 to that.
Yeah, it's possible that a guidance could actually double that. Guidance did double that.
4.
Okay, so you got an 8 for your stealth check. All right, and Kylam, you're with her, right?
Yeah, I got a 12.
Okay. The guard stands up and he looks down, leans over the side of the watchtower. Oi, you there! What are you doing? Who are you? Answer me, damn it! He picks up a pylon. A javelin, essentially.
Yeah. And who are you to ask what we're doing here?
He doesn't bother answering that. He turns to call out to the next tower or down into the valley behind him.
Okay.
And he just leans back. He calls out, "Intruders!" He turns back to you.
Surprise.
He's gonna throw a spear at you, I think. A javelin.
Yeah.
So we might have to roll for initiative.
Alright. Assuming that Lily is giving me advantage, that would be a 15.
15. All right. I'm gonna clear the old initiative and add these guys. I need you and Lily. I suppose I should do this on the other map, shouldn't I? That'd be a good idea. Which map did I leave you on? Go back over here. Come on, change maps. Why are you no changing maps? D&D Beyond is being very, very reticent to play nicely this evening. I'm having to reload it again.
There it goes.
Finally. My main screen still hasn't, the DM screen hasn't loaded. The spectator screen has loaded. My DM screen is still giving me the beholder with the screen on it. Come on, mate. Don't take all day. This leaves a lot to be desired sometimes. Come on, reloading it again, because this is nonsense.
Also, doesn't have the right initiatives in it.
Of course not.
His mine's an 8. And we got Rokan and
Oh, really?
Lotharian in there.
Oh my god.
I don't see him on mine.
They're on mine.
Try reloading.
Okay.
This is getting ridiculous. Come on, man, load the map. Take all day. Nobody has time for this bullshit.
There it goes.
Ugh. Tedious. No, it's just not going to load today. I don't know what its problem is. I'm just going to open a new window, I think, and try that. Sorry, guys.
Of course.
It's alright, I still don't have a dice roller.
Maybe it's
I
time
can't
for us to
see it.
start. Maybe we should migrate to Foundry. We've tried it out. It kind of seems to work. It's just a matter of doing the work of migrating.
I wonder if there's a plugin that lets you just roll from D&D Beyond directly. Like, I know it can import things, but if you could just roll directly into Foundry from D&D Beyond would be good.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you can with Roll20.
Oh yeah, I've used that app.
Yeah. This still hasn't loaded. What is going on? Why are you being so stupid? Come on. Reloading it again, but I'm starting to think it's not going to work. It's decided that it's going to be shit.
We could just Theater of the Mind it.
Yeah, but I don't have an initiative tracker.
Not even in D&D Beyond.
Oh, I guess I could use D&D Beyond. Yeah, that's true. Could do that. I have to set up an initiative. Haven't used D&D Beyond like that for months now. I can't even find my encounters anymore. Here we go. Yay. Just setting up this encounter. Oh, we have Tannel Winterbreeze. For fuck's sake, what is going on here? Choose. I am in the Burning Path encounter. These are not the characters that we're using. Oh my god, it's because... Okay, because in D&D Beyond, you have to literally strip out all the characters that are not being played. So I have to go through like 15 fucking characters and remove them from the thing. So hide character, hide character, hide character. Oh, not view sheet, you muppet. Hide character. Zor, hide character. Cinder, hide character. Rokan, hide character. Athene, hide character. Storm, hide character. Nimue, hide character. Ren, hide character. Calum, you stay. Milford, hide character. That leaves Calum and Lilianath. Okay, cool. Alright, save this. Alright, what were your initiatives? Kylum,
15.
15. Lilianath,
8.
8. Alright. Alright. Guard D throws his spear in your direction. He misses wildly with a 5. Kylum.
How far is he from me?
He's vertically 20 feet and horizontally about 10 feet.
How strong is this structure he's on?
It's pretty solid.
Okay.
It's wooden.
Uh,
I mean, a thunder wave might smash it. It has, I'd say it has structural hit points.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's like in that frame of mind though. I think there must be a ladder or something.
Oh, there is. I think that the ladder is up around the other side of it.
Okay.
And it's sort of up on a rise, a stone wall, if you will, overlooking the gorge that has the path cut into it.
I guess basically he's got no other yeah, he doesn't. I don't really know what he could do because it's like he's technically got a crossbow, but he's got shit chances of hitting. I guess basically best. I don't think he would thunder wave. I think best option is just like he runs up and just tries to start scaling this structure.
All right, so you want to make an athletics check.
13.
All right, you're making progress. Lilianath, it's your turn.
I am going to try the shotgun.
All right, roll to hit.
20.
Well, that hits.
Two.
2. Oh, well.
It means
Give him a bit of a tickle. Okay, fair.
it's him in the arm.
Right, he is going to try and toss a spear down at Kylum, but because of the angle, he's going to have disadvantage. So that is a 7, and he misses. Kylum, you get to the ladder now, and you start climbing the ladder. That's probably your turn as climbing the ladder.
Fair enough.
Lilianath,
Short bow.
roll to hit. That
20.
hits. Yep.
My 20s
Nice.
today.
Nice.
6.
6. Okay, he's bloodied. Ah! He calls out from above. Kylum, you get to the top.
Okay.
As you get to the top, you see this guy's reaching for another spear.
I just charge at him and try to push him off.
All right, so you're making a strength athletics check.
Yep. 10.
Well, it so happens. Let's see, what does the game log say? That is a roll again. It's a
Okay.
fucking tie.
17.
16. All right, you shove him off, and he falls. He does scream though as he
Oh, he
falls
already yelled out, so
briefly, and then crunch he goes as he hits the thing.
yeah.
You can make a perception check from where you are. Oh man, I wish this map bullshit would load. I really want to show you my fucking maps.
Whatever it is, I don't see it.
Okay, never mind. It's too dark.
Or just looking in the wrong direction.
D&D Beyond's just totally shat itself now. I don't know what to do with that. D&D Above.
Yeah.
Am I ever going to get it back? Like, is it going to fix itself?
Who knows?
Well, it bothers me because I spent many hours.
I'm not. I do understand what you're saying.
Right.
Like, I'm not disputing that you put a lot of time into this.
Okay, so Lilianeth, what would you like to do?
Well, nothing much I can do right now. There's anything around.
Well, you can climb up or you can follow the path. Those are the two main options.
I'll stay where I'm at and wait for Caleb to come down. Or Caleb.
Okay, fair enough. Let me try.
Have a look-see around.
Have a look-see around. Okay, you can make a perception check as you get to the top.
$21.
Ooh. All right, during a brief flash of lightning in the rain and the storm, you make out this caravel turning in through this archway underneath this massive stone archway into this cove that's kind of an enclosed rocky cove. You can't tell what's immediately below you down into the cove because you're at the top of the cliffs at this point. But you can see that there's some firelight coming out from down that direction, so you think there must be at least a camp, if not more than a camp. You can see at the base of the... I'm going to sneeze. Nope. I will, of course, when I least expect it. You can see a bunch of people in cages, you think, down by the water.
I do what I can between lightning flashes to get Caleb's attention and point.
All right.
Okay, do I notice her point? Do I
Yeah,
notice
what-
her?
There.
Right, because she's at the top of this. You're at the top. She's down there. If she calls out, you would know, but otherwise, you can make a perception check.
Call
Just
out.
looking in the wrong. He's just distracted by something, I guess.
Right.
Call out.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Caleb, as you're standing on the top of this platform, this wooden platform, all of a sudden, happens, and you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Friends.
Oh fuck! All right. Well, you're scared as a quasit appears in front of you. It is your turn, though.
Well, basically, I just kind of flail at it with disadvantage. Just, like, make it go away.
All right. Roll a hit. Well, that hits.
Well, that's a 16 disadvantage.
Yeah.
And this is with Booming Blade, because... Oh, well, no, probably he's just, like, flailing, so probably no Booming Blade. 7, but that's non-magical damage, obviously.
Okay. So happens that this is a normal quasit, and you smash it into the side of the wooden post that is, one of the 4 posts holding up the thing, and its head just explodes against it, and it starts steaming off in the
I think basically his spider sense was tingling, and that's why he was distracted.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense.
Hmm.
All right.
Uh, and yeah, just goes down the ladder, shimmies down the cliff, down to Lily.
Right. Okay. So Lily, he comes down to greet you there.
There's another one of those little screamy things.
Ew.
It's gone now.
Well, that's good. I point down there. There's a camp or something down that way.
Hmm. I think the wizards might be involved in this somehow. Because that seemed like a fiend, and I don't know who else would be sending those.
And I guess we should go investigate or get as close as we can to see.
I don't suppose you have a sending stone to report back to your superiors in case anything happens to us.
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a
think I
Russell
do.
question, I think.
Yeah, that's a
Are you-
Russell question.
Ascending stone.
Basically, just to report back in case something happens, in case we don't make it back.
Um. No, you don't have ascending stone.
Worth asking. All right. Then let's proceed.
What are you going to do?
I
We are
imagine
getting
they're.
close. Oh, sorry.
I imagine they're on alert since that guy called out and now he's gone. Uh. Well, let's just make our way in carefully.
Okay. Oh, this is something. What? Oh my god. I'm trying to use the D&D Beyond map system, but even their maps are stupid. Like, I'm trying. Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can resize it. Here we go. Better than nothing. Okay, so if I load that, how do I bring the players in? Add to game. Added to map list. Okay. And now how do I use it? Here we go. This is more complicated than it needs to be. Where are the tokens? Do you know how to get into the D&D Beyond VTT?
How do you do that?
It's almost the same as going into the normal VTT that we've been using.
Yep.
You just hit the VTT button instead.
Where's the VTT button?
It should be next to your character, or it could be at the top of the screen.
Oh, I see. Oh, launch game, the little little play button next to Burning Path.
That would make sense.
Okay, that appears to be doing
is,
something.
How do
Please
I...
wait for your DM to display a scene.
Right. How does the DM display a scene is the next question. I've got the scene on my screen. Oh, here we go. Okay, display
Oh, that
scene.
did something.
Um,
Yep.
do you have any way of dropping a token on there?
That's a good question.
Oh, I see. Here we go. Players. Okay, I can now select Calum. And now I need a... What's your name?
I've already put mine on.
You did?
Liliana.
I got.
Okay.
Oh. And now
Right.
in stereo.
So you guys are not in the middle of the map.
That's where it dropped it by default.
Yeah. So you guys are up here. I see it does not do the double clicky thing, so this is like learning a new VTT. Yay. So you're actually literally there. Okay, so how are you doing that stuff?
It's point and ping, or you can hit X on the keyboard.
X on the keyboard. Okay.
Incidentally, the screen you're sharing is the old map.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. Okay. So I need to pull that off there. I don't know if this thing has a spectator view or not. I doubt it. It's gonna make it a little bit shitty.
Well, if you can't bring up spectator view, just make your camera full screen.
Here we go.
Oh, that's good.
game log.
All right, cool. Well, at least we have something. Better than nothing. Okay, so that's what you can
Okay,
kind
yeah.
of see.
Yeah, okay. Game log is down on the bottom right.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah,
I said I
well,
have it.
Okay,
Aha,
I just heard
I
you say
see it.
game log.
I see it now too. Oh, it helped me. I didn't know where it was. And the dice. Oh, what's
One
this?
thing I don't have
Ah,
is
there is a spectator view. Look at that. I can pull it out. See what happens. That's quite handy because it means I can do stuff secretly. What is this shit? Okay, so you guys are up the top, right? You figured that out. That much you are aware of. What would you like to do?
oops.
Like I said, just basically proceed down the cliff cautiously.
Okay. So you're coming down this way, down the stairs, down the pathway.
Pretty much down this pathway here, I guess.
Okay, I think basically by the time you get to here, that
Yeah?
is one of the worst pings mechanisms I've ever seen.
Right. I mean, I like the fact that you can draw a line, but there's no, like, bing is really
Right.
annoying.
That is stupid. So by the time you get to about there, I think you can see most of this camp. At which point, your estimation of your chances of being able to, like, just go in there and rescue some people are dropping quite rapidly.
Alright. Basically, in that case, what do you think? I don't see that we can reasonably launch an assault on this. Personally, I think at this point, our best option is to get back and report what we've seen. What's your take?
I think we need the help of the daughters, so yes, let's go report.
Alright.
All right. So you're going to head back out of here and make your way all the way back to the Daughters of Twilight.
Pretty
You can certainly take a short rest on your way back if you will.
I think a short rest would be handy, yes.
And on your travels, you can make a perception check. Oh wow, there's a big ass dice on the screen.
Yeah, it seems to have suddenly just given us a bunch of extra dice options to use.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're sharing dice options now. Went through your tier.
It could be that, or it could be the fact that I've been using virtual the other VTT, and that doesn't connect to my account or something properly in a way that allows it to share the dice.
No, I noticed this the other night as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just tonight. I noticed this last night.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So we got like a 21 or something and something else. Where's
Yeah.
the dice log gone? 19 and a 21.
19.
Okay. So as you're traveling, you get your short rest in, but you're still aware that you're being followed.
Hmm.
Eventually, you get back to the town, which I would love to show you just off the bat, but I would have to upload it. Can I be fucked uploading it?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's just
You
get on
saw
with
the
the
you
game.
saw the map earlier,
We
so
saw it earlier. Yeah.
you know kind of what you're dealing with. Um, so yeah, eventually you get back to the town and you're heading through the town. You can make another perception check as you're heading through town, though. Well, okay then. Very good. Um, you stop being followed as you enter town. You're not sure whether they are still following you, but you don't see the person following you anymore. And you make your way back to the Daughters of Twilight. Um, I see. Gonna be like that, are we?
Mm.
I need to pull that off there. Oh, that's interesting. Is that the right map this time? Yes, that's the right view, or at least.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So you get back to the Daughters of Twilight and you head up the steps and you head inside. The guards at the front see you approaching. Is all well, Lilianeth?
No, we have some trouble.
They open the gates immediately and allow you passage, and they come with you, and they close the gates behind them and lock them. You see someone slide a lock through the gates, and they follow you into the temple itself, and you find yourselves in front of the seneschal Solaris. You return, Lilianeth.
Yes.
Things have changed, I can tell from your demeanor.
Yes.
What have you discovered?
We found the Skargan blood and destroyed that, and discovered a ship following along the coast, and we followed that to a camp with prisoners. Jeez.
Camp with prisoners, a ship. Whose ship is this?
Hyman would know more about ships than I would.
Did I get a better view of the ship while it was in the cove?
Yes, actually, you could probably make a new history check for that.
Hmm. Ten. At least it's not an at one.
It's not an at one. It was definitely a foreign ship, and I think I think given that you're an Amprodian,
Hmm.
it's probably reasonable to say that you are aware of the Barakyle Dominion and their dastardly acts.
Especially
Um,
as a sailor, I'm sure he's like at least seen their ships out and about.
I think you recognize the pattern.
Ship looked Barakyle. I also faced one of their little. I don't know what they're called, but they're small, invisible, and go blah at you.
She seems a little confused by your description.
They're about yay
Yikes.
tall, covered in spikes. Small
Hmm,
thing. I think it's some kind of Barakyle fiend.
of course. That does not surprise anyone. I see. So we have an infestation only nearby. How
Hmm.
have we allowed this to happen under our noses for so long? It is curious. We shall find out. How many do you need to help you to assist?
Um, that's a good question.
How many guards did they have?
Could I do
You,
a retroactive
yeah, you can make an
check?
investigation check.
Okay.
Investigation.
That's an 11.
Do you want to do it too, Lilianeth?
Yeah. Never mind. I definitely.
There were thousands of them. Thousands of them. At least 100, because you saw a cave and you don't know how many there were in the cave. So there could be infinite numbers of them. They could be buried in there. They could have a tunnel all the way to Barrack Isle for all you know.
I. It's hard to say exact numbers given the storm and the lighting. I thought it could have easily been dozens of figures. How many of them were guards or just workers? Hard to say.
I see. What do you propose that we do? One thing occurs to me. This ship will take time loading prisoners if that is their intention.
Hmm.
Further, it is a ship, it can be sunk. That will buy us time to rescue anyone.
That's a good plan as well.
You have seen the area. What would you do? You're a sailor, Kylem?
It's difficult to navigate around the rocks in these conditions. It'll take time. I imagine they do. I'd imagine they want to keep move under the cover of storm. Mind you, it's getting close to light. It'll, as you say, it'll take time to load the prisoners. I don't imagine they would want to move during the day lest they get caught. So we probably have until tomorrow night before they move again. But obviously, if we're going to sink the ship, we don't want it full of captives.
Indeed, that is true.
I think it is best to gather our forces, make sure they're well armed and well prepared. They did have sentries, and they did send someone to follow us, so it is likely that they will be expecting us.
Hmm. Do you think they followed you as far as the temple?
Hard to say. I didn't see anybody once we entered town, but in a town there's so many more hiding places than out in the open.
True. Very
Besides,
well.
they could have guessed as to where we were going.
Hmm. Best then that you rest up, and on the morrow we shall begin again.
Very well then.
I will send someone. I shall send a group to go and watch them while you
Thank you.
sleep and rest. If anything changes, I will inform you by morrow.
Very well. I thank you.
Good night then. Sleep well. Recover. Be well, Lilianath.
Thank you.
Either of you have injuries right now?
I'm down like a hit point. I've used a couple of spell slots and whatnot.
Right. Okay, fair enough. All right, so you want to take a long rest?
Yeah, I mean, we're elves. We can long rest in 4 hours.
True that. True that. Okay, so you take a long rest
Hmm.
in 4 hours, um, and you wander about and um, get some food and drink and things. Clean
Hmm.
yourselves up. Not too much, because you're probably going to get dirty again soon.
Well, I don't imagine Kylem's that dirty with all the rain that was pelting him.
Yep, yep.
Probably
There's
just more cold and just like eager to get out of that armor and just warm up.
a lot of mud and grass that sticks to things, and you got to clean all the wet off the armor too, because you don't want it rusting. That's
True.
in real life, this is what squires are for.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, okay. So you take your long rest, and you come to attend back in the morning. The first sun. Well, given that you only need a few hours rest, yeah, I guess it's about the time the first sun has just risen. Second sun is still below the horizon. You can see the moons out, layered across the horizon, across the water in the distance, like jewels reflecting off the pink sea.
Hmm. And what does Lily do when she gets up?
I put on my armor and go say my prayers, do my morning prayers.
All right, very good. You can have inspiration.
Thank you.
I think Kylem would be doing, like, he's not really the praying type typically, at least not yet. I think he's trying to do more practical things, like he's checking supplies, making sure that the Doors of Twilight have the correct location on the maps, checking his gear and whatnot.
Very good. You meet one of the daughters of Twilight named Lysandra. She's an acolyte, and she gives you the impression that she's generally a fairly warm and empathetic sister. Um, she seems fairly accessible as an ally,
Hmm.
and she says to you, "If you need a healer, I am prepared to assist. I can come with you." She seems quite almost excited by the opportunity, but you have the feeling she doesn't know what she would be getting herself into.
Well, I thank you for the offer. Let Lady Lilianeth decide. It's not my place.
Fair enough.
I am a guest here.
You can make an insight check. Nope.
Nope.
No, you can't.
I think he's just a little distracted.
Fair enough. All right, so you get your supplies together. Lilianeth, you finish your prayers. Um, Solaris comes to find you, the Seneschal, and she says, I've gathered a force. They shall attack from above. You shall follow them in behind. Whilst they do their main assault, I should expect that you might find the prisoners and free them. Does that seem like a welcome plan?
It seems like a good plan.
Very well. This is Thalendor, one of the other clerics. You know her. She will come with you. She will split and divide her group when you get to the top of the pass. They will head in first and smash their defenses. Is everything understood?
Yes.
Excellent. Then I suggest you fetch your allies and your companion, your new ward, Kylem. I sense a divine spark in him. He has not yet reached it. You should speak to him of the matter. Teach him the nature and benefits of prayer.
I will. As soon as I'm able.
Of course. Very well. I have rites to continue and rituals to perform. The hour is nigh. I suggest you go with Godspeed. All right, so you head on out.
Whatever. Good day, greetings.
Yep, fair enough.
Advice.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you guys travel back out again, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Morning comes and you get together and head off. It's up to you whether or not you want to take horses or anything like that, or if you just want to walk out there on your own. Do you understand the plan?
Yes, split up the forces when we get there.
Do you want to explain them to Kylo? Plan.
Kyla, the plan is when we'll follow behind the forces, and when they get there, we'll split it up, and our job is to rescue the prisoners.
All right. Rescue the prisoners, and I assume pick off the stragglers.
Yes.
Very well. Let us focus on that then.
All right. So, the long and the short of it is then that you arrive. You travel across the wilderness to get there, and having arrived, you can see down into the cove once more. This time it's daylight, so you can see a lot more, and you can see the truly majestic and evil nature of this ship. It seems even more strange and uncanny in the daylight, weirdly enough. There is a low fog that hangs across the water, and there is a light drizzle from the rain from the sky. You can hear moaning sounds from prisoners down below, and you hear the crack of a whip. Silence, Sergeant! It will not be long! The Daughters of Twilight ahead of you, they gather about just before the watchtower, and suddenly, at the signal of their leader, they go swarming on the watchtower and overrun it quite quickly. You see a couple of spells flash, and then you see a figure fall from the watchtower. One of these guards probably lands not far from you, similarly to the way that the last one fell when Calum cast him from the roof, from the top of the tower. Splat, he lands in front of you, cracking his skull. Not particularly pleasant. At which point the rest of the Daughters of Twilight ahead of you, they then go back to the main road and they start pouring down the stairs, charging down to the camp. You start hearing people yelling and a horn blasts, and you hear the sounds of lightning and sounds like, spells whizzing about. Now, you're at the top of the stairs. What would you like to do?
Kylam is following your lead, so...
Follow them down to the prisoners.
All right. We are, of course, trapped in a bit of theater of the mind, so we're just going to go with that. All right. I'm going to continue with... you know what? We suppose we can restart this encounter and roll for initiative, I think. You might have to call your numbers out. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no, it actually went in. And Lily, was it an 8? Or have you re-rolled?
Never re-rolled because it decided to take me somewhere else.
Oh. Well,
bad.
You can re-roll.
There we go. Never mind, I got that one.
Oh, well. Initiative. Initiative. After the first round, you could almost pretend that you're at the top of initiative, you see? Um, all right, so heading down the steps, are you making any effort to be quiet or anything like that, or are you like, nah, this is a battle I'm in?
I think
Just in the
Kylam is trying to be quiet, but I don't know how effective that's being.
Lilianeth?
she's just going down after
Just going
following
down
the
straight up,
other.
following the others. Okay. All right. So you're not going to take any precautions, but Kylam, you can make a stealth check if you like.
Am I at disadvantage or?
I think you are, because not
That's
only
fair.
you're with people that are not being particularly stealthy, and
Well, it's
you're
not
wearing
terrible.
armor. What did you get?
13.
13. Yeah, it's actually remarkably good. Okay. So the first thing that happens is that a guard tries to stop you, Lilianeth. He breaks away from the others, seeing you coming in, heading for the prisoners. He steps in to try and insert himself between you and them. And he attacks you with his spear for a 16. Does that hit you? Nope. Okay, very good. You see in the distance spells being flung around by people wearing red robes. Kylam, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to move up on this guard. Has he seen me?
Has he seen you? Let's see. You got a 13.
Oh.
No, you don't think so. Not
Okay,
quite.
then I'd like to basically just come up behind him and try and hit him on the head.
All right, roll to hit. $23. Yes.
8.
Okay. Oops, that didn't work. 8 damage. Okay, he's bloodied. Very good. Liliana, a quasit leaps out in front of you. It tries to scare you. Make a dex save. Sorry, a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 18.
All right. Doesn't really have any great effect on you. There are other guards coming, but they haven't arrived yet. More spells are being flung in the background. Lilianeth, it's your turn.
Oh, get this closet a piece of my mind.
Oh, a piece of your mind. There's
Yes, with a
still a
point.
guard in front of you too. Keep that in mind. He's bloodied. Are you going for the closet? Go for your
The
luck.
closet, since
All right.
he's right in front of me.
All right.
It went blah.
You did. You did. Blah.
13.
13. Funnily enough, that hits.
9.
9 points of damage. Well, kill him.
Nice.
How do you kill him? It's with a
Nice.
sword, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Just
All right.
straight through.
Straight through. He peels in half. All his organs come sloughing out, and then steaming away, he begins to dissolve. What a disgusting sight. Okay. The original guard attacks you, unless you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue.
No, I got one action.
No. Okay. So he comes at you. Wait, this is a guard, not a quasit. Get that right. He's coming at you with a spear. He rolls a 17 to hit you.
Nope.
No. Okay, fair enough. A firebolt goes whizzing past you overhead. Kylam, what do you do?
I duck under it,
All right.
but then swing at the guard because he's still standing.
Right, roll to hit.
Okay, I will move to flank.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24 hits.
9.
9 damage. Okay, that guard's down.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn.
I look around to see if that firebolt was just a missed shot or targeting us.
I was targeting you from a little way away.
Okay, in that case, I use my movement to put myself between Liliana and the guy throwing firebolts.
Very good. As you move to that position, two more guards come racing up to your position. The first one attacks you with a spear
Mm-hmm.
and misses you for a 5. The second one attacks you with a spear and possibly hits you for 19.
That does hit me. What's the damage?
The damage is 3.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Can he make a dex save, please?
Dex save. Yes. 14.
Okay, he takes half of. Okay, so he
9,
takes
so
4
4.
points of thunder damage, and I'm just like, it's not storming. Where did that come from?
That's Booming Blade, is it?
No, that's that's Wrath of the Storm.
Okay, cool.
Technically, lightning can do this as well. He's just never done it. So if you get hit, by an attack from within 5 feet, you can use a reaction to force a dex save.
Okay, cool. All right. So the firebolt that was fired at you earlier is coming from what looks like a Barakyle personnel. Another one comes flying past you at 14. I guess that doesn't hit you.
Yep.
All right. A more serious-looking Barakyle mage is fighting with the Daughters of Twilight below, and you see one of the daughters goes down from a blast of burning hands. More spells are being flung below. Lilianeth, your turn.
And finish off that guard. The one
That guard,
was...
the first guard is, I think he's already dead.
Is he?
There's two more. There's 2 new ones though.
Oh, there are 2 new ones, and yes, okay, you want to finish them off. You're talking about the one that Kylam hit after that. I get you. They're out, yeah. So one of those 2 new guards has been hit.
The guy
yes.
that got thundered.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you want to go for him? That's fair. All right, roll to hit.
10.
10. Yeah, it's not going to hit him. He guards with his shield. Pang! He's got a spear in one hand, shield in the other. All right, very good. That's your turn then, Suckerly.
Suckerly, yeah.
Suckerly?
Yeah.
Suckerly. All
That
right.
was sucky.
A cloud of darkness appears around you, pair, the 2 of you. All of a sudden. Kylam, what do you do?
Well, I know where the spear came from, so I'm going to swing at where the spear came from at disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 doth not hit.
Okay, well that's my turn.
That's your turn? Okay. All right. A guard attacketh thee.
Well, I assume the guard's also at disadvantage because he can't see me either.
Well, yeah, somewhat. He misses you. The next guard is attacking Lilianeth, also at disadvantage. 7 misses you. Okay, then it is Lilianeth's turn.
Well, I kind of have an idea where this guard was that I tried whomping
All right, so you can attack him.
earlier.
You can go at him with a disadvantage, but yes, you can attack him.
$14.
Wow, I can hear your dice now on this particular map system. 14. 14 doesn't hit him, remarkably.
Oh, wow.
He guards that with his shield. Calum, back to you.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Nope.
11. Nope. Okay. This time, funnily enough, you don't get an attack in the darkness as you're standing in the darkness, waiting for something to come at you, bracing yourself. Nothing happens. Instead, you can make a perception check.
Nope.
No. What about you, Lilianeth?
21.
Oh, okay, Lilianeth, you hear the guards that are attacking you move back away from you, and you hear someone walking up the steps in front of you, kind of casually. You hear the clock, clock, clock of a wooden staff coming up the steps in front of you, outside of the range of the darkness. Okay. Lilianeth, it's your turn.
I kind of whispered to
Caleb?
Caleb, telling him, the guards had moved back and something with the clock sounds like a staff coming up the stairs.
All right.
All right.
Back to you, Kylam.
I'm gonna ready an action.
Okay. What's your action readying?
Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
Okay.
And the trigger is if I hear somebody trying to cast a spell at us or be aggressive at us, I will cast it.
All right. Very good. The clock footsteps stop. Something like about somewhere between 10 and 20 feet away from you. And then you hear Andara Saramora.
That sounds like spellcasting.
Trigger.
Yep. So that's a con save, please.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay, so he takes half of 7, so he takes 3 points of thunder damage, which is a little underwhelming, and is not pushed away.
Okay. He's... Alright, so his spell goes through, I guess. I made a... It's not a concentration check anyway, so it's fine. Can I get dex saves from the both of you at disadvantage because you are in the dark?
Oh, that's a fail.
Fail. Oh, yes.
Me too.
All right, you both take 11 points of fire damage. And the darkness burns away at the same time, and you're confronted by a Barakyle wizard standing in front of you with his staff. A 15-foot fan of fire has just blasted out from in front of him, hitting the pair of you. So you've both taken 11 points of damage.
Yep, I am bloodied.
Indeed.
Me too.
Lily, it's your turn.
How far away is this wizard?
About 15 feet.
About 15 feet.
He is flanked by 2 guards who look like they're ready to try and intercept anyone that moves towards him. They are holding actions to do that.
I guess Moonbeam on them.
Oh, if the guards were in the right, the guards would have been in the range of the thunder wave as well, so they would need to save.
That is a good point. You do have a good point there. Okay. What was it was a con save, wasn't it?
Yeah, con save.
One of them got a natural 1.
Okay, so he takes full damage and he's pushed back 10 feet.
And the other one got an 8, so they both failed.
Yep, they both take full damage and they both push, so he's not flanked.
Full damage was 9, is that right?
Full damage was 7 on 3d8.
Okay, well, one of them's dead.
Oh, wow.
And the other one is Okay, so as the blast goes off, the darkness disappears. You see the wizard. You see one of the guys go flying back dead. The other guy goes flying back, and he's quite injured, bloodied, in fact, and looks a
Mm,
bit broken. He's
mm,
sort of trying to climb up off the ground, broken leg or something like that.
mm.
Um,
Sprained ankle at the very least.
the very least. I mean, given the amount of hit points.
Uh,
I mean, this is what I love about D&D. You can
yeah.
have one hit point and you're completely operational.
Mm. It's like a stiff breeze could. It's like
Yeah,
stiff
right.
breeze could kill you, but
Yeah,
you're
but
still ready to fight a dragon.
you can. That's right. You can still do anything.
Hmm.
Okay, so Liliana, I guess we go to your turn now,
Not my turn. So I got a wizard that's 15 feet in front of me.
and he's no longer flanked by soldiers.
I'm still gonna moonbeam him.
Okay,
He needs to
Moonbeam
make a he needs to make a con save.
needs to make
I'm
a
gonna
con
light
save.
him up.
You're gonna light him up. Okay, the con save is
Knife.
a 14.
He saves.
Does he
So he
get
takes half
half?
damage.
He takes half damage. Okay.
So I think if it's a leveled spell, they tend to take half damage. But if it's a cantrip, they take no damage usually. Is that right?
There are a few leveled spells where they take no damage on a save.
Just as a rule of thumb, though.
As a rule of thumb, yes, it's usually. And then there's also cases like I want to say it's Evocation Wizard has an ability where you still take half damage from cantrips.
So Moonbeam did 9. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 9 to this guy. He's actually bloodied.
It was half a 9.
Oh, half of 9.
Yeah,
So
so
Yeah.
4.
So it was 4. Okay. 4.
Oh, you can keep the 9.
He is not bloodied. I take it back. I lied. All right, so Liliath, that was your turn, I assume. The
Yes.
moonbeam. Do you move or anything like that?
No.
No. Okay.
It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Fair enough. All right. Caleb.
So Moonbeam is a 5-foot radius.
Right.
So the question is, where is he in the Moonbeam, and can I get to him without getting in the Moonbeam?
Right. Well, that's up to Lilianeth. Is the moonbeam here or is it here? Is his nose sticking out of the moonbeam?
I
No,
kind of
is-
imagine.
Is he right in the middle of it?
He's in the. He's like a foot in it.
Okay, but is it the foot in it on our side or on the far side?
On the far side.
So you're saying there's like 5 foot of Moonbeam between him and us?
No, a
Other way
foot
around.
between us.
Okay.
So you can get to
Okay,
him.
yeah. So basically, I just run up and try and bonk him on the head.
I think also, I mean, you're using a weapon with this at least 2 or 3 feet worth of
Yeah,
reach,
true.
right?
But
So-
obviously, like, if it's a 5-foot gap, I can't swing at him without getting in there, basically.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so yep, so I will just run up and try and booming blade him.
Booming blade him. Booming blade away him. Roll a hit. 19. That definitely hits.
That's 11 points of damage.
Ooh. Now he's bloodied.
Mm.
All right. He looks. I might say he looks humbled. Very good, Calum. All right. So the surviving guard gets to his feet and attempts to spear you.
So he's going to step into the moonbeam?
He can step around it. He can.
How wide is this staircase?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. How wide is the staircase?
Because moonbeam is 10 feet wide.
Well, he can sort of step off the side to one side of the staircase, it seems.
Okay, fair.
So yeah, he's going to try and move around it and hit you with his spear. That is a 17.
Not quite.
Not quite. All right. guard B is dead, so he's not going to do nothing. Our dear friend the Barakyle, however, he's not happy about any of this. He's going to step out of the moonbeam. Does he make a saving throw immediately, or is it the end of his turn?
He makes it at the start of his turn, yes.
The start of his turn. Okay, so let's do that
Because
first.
he started his turn in the moonbeam.
Right, so it's a dex save?
Con.
Con save. Okay, that is a 16 flat.
So he takes half.
Okay, half damage. Let's roll damage for the moonbeam, please.
Okay, moving. 8.
So
another 4.
Another 8 points of damage, half
No,
damage,
4,
4
yeah,
points
4.
of damage. Well, he had 3 hit points, so he goes. He's destroyed by the moonbeam. Little tatters of red cloth float in the air, little motes of texture and.
Well, that was effective.
All right. So he doesn't do nothing on his turn. Another guard is running in your direction. Lilianeth, it's your turn.
I will move the moonbeam to the guards.
To the next guards, okay. All right, so we have. Let's see. Lilianeth's turn. Guard. Caleb, it's your turn next.
Well, if the guard can get to me, and Lily's not going to put a moonbeam on me, I am going to bonk the guard.
All right, so you can hit a guard before the moonbeam. She's not going to put it on you. I think.
Well, there was a guard that was attacking me, so obviously I should be able to attack him back.
We can assume that Lily's not going to put a moonbeam on something that's going to cause you difficulty.
The other one.
Be silly. And if that does accidentally happen, then we'll retrofit it one way or another.
Okay, so well, basically the thing is, the guard that was injured was trying to attack me, so he's already within 5 feet. So
true. Okay, so you're attacking him.
Yep.
All right. Go.
20. Dirty 20.
All right, that hits.
4 points of damage.
Well, that's how many hit points he had. So how do you kill him?
Bonk.
Signature move. All right, very good. That's Kylem's turn. And
then I basically just position myself to give Lily cover.
All right, you're giving Lily cover, and a blast of arcane energy comes striking up from below, down from where the prisoners are. As you can see, there's one other Barakyle wizard down there, and it looks like a young boy, honestly, wearing what looks like the most, not even an apprentice's robes, more like almost somewhere between an apprentice and a slave. But this kid is firing an arcane burst in your direction. And it rolls a 14 to hit you, so I guess that misses.
Just catch it with my shield.
Thump. All right, very good. There's more combat below. You see some of the Daughters of Twilight stop to heal each other as they are fighting, and some of them are going down and getting back up again. A guard reaches you, Lilianeth. He is going to attack you. Actually, no, you know what? This is one of the ones you moonbeamed. Yes. So he makes a con save.
Yep.
Con save is a 14.
He
Is that
still
half
takes half
damage?
Yeah.
Give me some half damage. Let's figure out what his damage is.
Where did you go, Kirkby? There you are. 10, so
10,
he takes
6,
5.
All right. 5 damage. Okay, he's not bloodied, but you know, he doesn't look happy about the fact. So at that point, he is going to, because Kylan was actually guarding.
But I was trying to give her cover, so he's going to
cover.
run up next to me to get to her.
Fair. So he's going to attack you then, Kylan, and that is an 11. So that will miss. Lilianeth, it is your turn. You're just going to keep moonbeaming people.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Can you do anything else at the same time? I'm not sure.
No, it's if you want to move the moonbeam, it is an action.
Right. Okay, so I guess you're stuck moonbeaming everyone. Okay. Kylam.
Okay, well, there's a guard that's being a pain in the ass in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna just give him the old bonk.
The old bonk. All right.
Yep.
Good on that. Good on you then. Roll to hit.
That's another dirty 20.
That'll hit. All right.
9 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead. Boof. Okay, very good. Quasit's dead, guard's dead. Apprentice fires a arcane burst, missing everyone with a 9. That Barakile's dead. This guy's busy. He's dead. Lilianeth.
How far can I move this moonbeam?
Quite
Can I
far,
get-
if I recall.
Can I
You
get
can
that?
move up to 60 feet?
Where's
Yeah.
can get that wizard that's firing at us?
Well, I will
Or
say
is-
this: the pathway leads down, and then to get to him, you have to run. You'd have to run quite a long way to get to him. But because the moonbeam moves as the crow flies, you can just go, and so he is definitely within range of the moonbeam. So
And I do
yes,
that.
so you do that. Okay, so this is the wizard apprentice that you're moonbeaming this time, and he's making a con save. He fails with a big 2.
Ooh. And he gets 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, well, he is bloodied from that, and he cries out. Very good. So now we are. All right, one of the other Barakyle wizards breaks away from the others. And I'm going to get a perception check from you guys.
Yes.
Yes? Nice.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah. Lily. Oh, also
20.
a 20. So two,
Yeah.
at least one nat 20 and a 20. Nice. So you both see something quite interesting, and that is one of the Barakyle wizards takes a moment to slip behind a wagon or a tent or something that's down there. It takes a second, and you see him literally transform himself into a daughter of twilight. And then he steps out from the other side, and he starts heading in your direction, like he thinks he's going to fool you. So he's on his way in your direction now. Kylam, what are you doing?
I just turned my head to Lily. Did you see that wizard?
Yes, I did. He
So-
thinks he can fool us.
Let's give him a little surprise when he comes up here. And I just kind of look down at the. So aside from that wizard, what else is going on? Like there's guards and whatnot. And...
Right, there's quite a bit of melee going on down below, and you can see various clerics. You see a couple of wizards getting their asses handed to them, and you see at least one of the clerics has fallen. One of the other clerics is trying to find something in a pouch. Lily, you can probably make a religion check to see what the hell she's up to.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. $19.
19. Well, Seneschal always told Phaleon that she should keep her gems close at hand in combat in case she needed to resurrect someone. But, well, not resurrect, what is it called?
Revivify.
Revivify. Right. So she's struggling to find her Revivify gem right now, because one of her companions has fallen next to her, and so she's panicking a little bit. Meanwhile, Barakyle wizard coming up the steps towards you. Who did I give a turn to last?
Me.
Was
Yeah.
you? So then it must be Kylam's turn. Yes.
Okay.
That's right. And you turned to Lilianeth and said something.
Yeah, basically,
but still
like-
your turn.
Okay, yeah. So basically, it's just like, hey, yeah, we both know this isn't a real daughter of Twilight.
Right. Okay. So you have to wait for him to arrive, but
I think basically, yeah, Kylam just starts heading down. Like, how far How
Yeah.
far is?
At this point, he's about 80 feet away.
Okay.
But he's
Uh,
closing 30 feet per turn, and you could be closing 30 feet per
yeah.
turn.
I think basically like Kylum probably just switches to a crossbow and starts shooting at the guards from
Other guards. All
like
right.
other guards. Basically, like he's not giving the game away just yet.
All right. Very good. Roll to hit.
18.
All right. 18. You hit a guard. Do some damage.
5 points of damage, so a lot more than I expected, considering I've got no modifier for this.
All right. Very good. Okay. Well done. That guard is too engaged fighting with the Daughters of Twilight currently to do much about that. Another arcane blast comes up from one of the other apprentices. That's a miss. Another apprentice fires an arcane blast in your direction. That is actually a 20 to hit you.
Yep, that'll hit.
Karen. That'll hit. Okay. That does 3 points of damage.
Yep, Kylum is a bit battered. I will remind Christina that Healing Word is a bonus action.
Okay.
And Lilianeth, it is your turn next.
I'm still moving the wizard,
Right, so
a
you're
friendly
moving
friend.
your what?
Moving?
I still the same one.
The same wizard, the one below. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. So I'm making a con save. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
You're making it.
I remember now. Okay, well that's a 19, so he takes half damage. He is a stalwart young prick, this one. 11.
Half
Half of 11,
11.
is 5. He's about as hurt as he can be without being dead. According to the rules we just discussed, that doesn't make a lot of difference to him, but, you know. Okay, so he does that.
And then as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Kylum.
All right, well, as you're about to cast Healing Word, and I mean, you know what, you can cast Healing Word. Go on, do the thing.
6.
You just
6.
about doubled my current hit points.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well,
You're welcome.
as she heals you, just after it, but roundabouts the same time as that happens, this disguised wizard is coming running up the steps, flouncing and acting all very girly, a little bit too girly actually, and they're calling out, wait, I'll heal you, come closer. She's trying to deceive you, of course. Kylum, it's your turn.
Oh, really? I go up to them.
Okay. Are you making a deception check?
I suppose if I pass, I'll get advantage.
Yes.
Not expecting much. 4.
Apparently
Yeah.
not.
I think Kylum just can't hold back. It's like you're just like
Yeah, I'm not taking your bullshit.
it's like basically it's just like it's written on his face. He knows.
All right. So as you
And I just go and swing at him.
all right. I think at that point the spell she is holding is also being cast then, so you can swing, but so-called she is casting Burning Hands
Okay.
at the same time. So you're making a dex save.
Okay. Well,
I think so is Lily. You're both.
I mean,
Okay.
how far did I move up? Because I did say I
Oh,
moved.
that's true. You did move. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Lily, you're out. You're good.
Okay. Well, it's a dirty 20 to hit, and the dex save is a 5.
Dex
So I think
save
he's
of
not even
5.
trying to dodge. He's just like
All right. So the Burning Hands. I think it's 3d6, isn't it?
probably sounds right.
13.
Well, do I get to roll my damage before I go down?
uh, how does this work? He's
Because you said
holding an
that I hit.
action. You hit, and he's holding an action. Yeah, I think these things happen simultaneously,
Okay.
so you can hit him.
So that's 8 points of damage, and I'm down.
8. Okay, and he goes down. Very
Yeah,
good.
so we both. So do we both go down?
No, he doesn't go down. Just you.
Ah.
Okay. A bunch of other stuff happens in the background, and then Lily, it's your turn.
Oh, jeez. I see that Caleb has gone down, so I'm going to cast. Since I'm far away. How
You're
far
gonna
am I away?
probably about 20 feet.
20 feet. Jeez.
And you've got your moonbeam
Okay.
that you're concentrating on too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I want to help Caleb, so
Well, you
dropped
can
the
move your
moonbeam.
moonbeam with your action and use your bonus action to heal. You can do both.
I move my moonbeam, and then I'll do healing word.
All right. Where are you going to move your moonbeam? You've still got
Just
that
in front.
just in front of you. This guy here. Okay,
Yeah.
You could put it on the wizard that just burning hands at me.
that's what she's saying.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing. Because I'm
Yeah.
trying to help you.
All right. So he is making a con save. All right. That's a 12.
And he fails. Well,
What's your
some
DC?
beats.
Yeah, it's just saves.
Just
Still
saves.
half damage.
Beats.
Half damage.
4.
So another 4 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that very much. Fair.
Healing word.
Yep.
3 points.
Okay, so Caleb is not dead.
That's
Very
3
good.
points I didn't have.
All right. The wizard is going to cast Witch Bolt at Lilianeth. This is a roll to hit, isn't it?
He would have disadvantage because I'm within 5 feet of him, even if I'm prone.
Why?
Because it's a ranged attack and I'm within 5 feet of him.
He's not casting it at you. He's casting it at Lilianeth.
It doesn't matter. He's making a ranged attack, and now he's got an enemy within 5 feet of him.
Really? I didn't know that
Yeah.
it was if you had an enemy within 5 feet
But
of you. I thought it
any
was...
enemy that's not incapacitated within 5 feet of you is the official rule.
Wow. Okay, I did not know that. All right. Well, I guess he has disadvantage then. So it's a ranged attack at disadvantage. Better roll that a second time. That is a miss either way. Okay, so a spell goes crackling past both of you. And Kylam, it's your turn.
I get up. Really not happy about the current situation. And fuck it, I'm gonna thunder wave him. Con save, please.
Con save, please. Yeah, that's a 6.
7 points of damage, and he's pushed back.
Okay, so 7 points of damage, and he's pushed back. He's looking a bit worse for wear.
And I 10 foot. Okay, yeah, I've got enough movement to basically I'm like just trying to push him away from Lily, and I just go up and just like standing right over him.
Okay, very good. You're probably gonna have to step through through the moonbeam unless you go
right.
around it.
Okay, no, that's fair. Okay. In that case, I don't have enough movement. That's fair. But yeah, basically, yeah. I guess if the guards could go around the moonbeam, I could start moving around the moonbeam.
Do you have any? You've used your actions, right?
I've used my action. I can use half my. I've got half my movement. I just start
Okay.
moving around it.
Okay, fair. All right, so you're moving around the moonbeam when it becomes apprentice from below, who's still not quite dead, fires up at you, Lilianeth. His attack is a 23 to hit. Well,
Ouch.
goodness me. That hits you for 3 points of damage. And Lilianeth, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll move the moonbeam back to him.
Keep moving it back to where he went because he got knocked back out of through the moonbeam and out to
No, no,
the
no.
other
I think
side.
she's moving it to the apprentice,
To the back to the
or
apprentice.
the apprentice or the wizard.
Apprentice down there, wizard right in front, but back.
Yeah, if I move it to the wizard, Caleb's in the way.
You could
'Cause
move
he
it around
moved.
him. It doesn't have to move in a straight line.
Yeah, I don't think you even need to move it around him because the wizard went flying back out of the moonbeam. Caleb hasn't moved through the moonbeam, so you're just literally moving
Okay.
the moonbeam directly back to the wizard, which is fine.
Okay,
So
I'll move it to him.
does he make a con save on his turn though? It's on his turn normally, isn't it?
It's his turn. Yeah, it's interesting because like in the new rules, the updated version says if the moonbeam passes through your space, but the rules we're using only say at the start of your turn or when you enter the moonbeam's area.
Right. Fair. Okay, so I'll wait for his turn then. Which happens to be now. So con save for him. That's a fail. Moonbeam damage, please.
13.
Okay, well, that's the end of him. You blast him to pieces with your moonbeam. Kylam, I see you have 3 hit points. That's not so healthy, but it is your turn.
Basically, so is there any cover since we are uphill from the fighting down below?
There's not a huge amount of cover, except to say that you are being shielded from most of the fighting down below because the daughters are down there engaging the enemy, keeping them busy. But every now and again, there's somebody that manages to shoot a shot up at you.
I'm just gonna take a pot shot at the apprentice that's been shooting at us.
Can
with
you
the
also
crossbow.
can you also make a wisdom check?
14?
You have this voice that you can hear on the wind, in the rain, in the storm as the lightning continues to flash. The storm didn't finish just because daylight came. And you're having this sensation pass through you, telling you to heal yourself, as if the storm is talking directly to you.
I think his reaction is just how.
Out of game, I don't know. Have you got spells for healing?
Oh, he does, but he doesn't know that he does.
Right. I think that your intuition begins to connect with this.
He's just gonna try it then.
All right.
Yeah, so, I think he will. He just mutters something under his breath, and that's a healing word, so I don't think he knows he's doing it. So, ooh, nice. I just tripled my hit points. Okay, and yeah, he's going to take a pot shot at that apprentice.
All right. Very good.
17 to hit.
Right. Well, he's got 1 hit point. You can roll your.
I can't do less than 1, so
Right.
he's dead.
He's dead.
I think Kyle just kind of like slumps back on the stairs a little bit because it's like,
All right. Back against the wall of the stairs or something. Let's say there is a wall at that point where you are.
like,
at
I
least.
imagine there's like a stone handrail or something.
Okay. Another one of these apprentices that you've seen fighting with the Daughters of Twilight. He's just taken a big hit from one of the daughters, and he is holding an action right now as he moves to gain advantage to get behind one of the other daughters. So he's making a good target for himself. Lilianeth, it's your turn.
You need to cast Healing Word on myself.
All right, fair enough. That's a bonus action, I believe, yeah? As discussed.
gives me 6.
All right.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to use your action for your channel divinity, that's not a spell, but it is an action. And that gives us temporary hit points every round.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay, well, technically, it's a
What do I
30-foot
do?
radius. So basically, you just mark off channel divinity. So as an action, you present your holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. The sphere is centered on you, has a 30-foot radius, and is filled with dim light. Sphere moves with you and lasts for 1 minute, or until you are incapacitated or die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant one of those benefits. So you can give it temporary hit points or cause it, and one effect is causing it to be charmed or frightened. So if you, at the end of your turn, you get 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
1d6.
Yep. So
Plus
it's technically 1d6 plus your cleric level, so it gets a little nuts at high levels.
Right.
6
So
plus 3 would be 9.
9 temporary hit points. So, and you can have these sit on top of your hit points as well, so you can have that even when you're full.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out temporary.
So
hit
you see,
points.
you've got current, max, and then temp next to them.
Got it. 9. It doesn't allow me to play.
That's annoying.
No, it doesn't say apply.
No, you just put in the number and hit enter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah. I got 25, 33. I don't think that's right.
No, I'm looking at you got 16, 24, and 9 temporary hit points because temporary hit points are not hit points.
They're special magic hit points.
The
It's
way
like
does
a-
my...
It's like a barrier around you that absorbs hit points before you take hit
Yeah.
points.
Basically, it just
Yeah.
kind of it's a shield that burns away. But yeah, so yep. So that's your turn.
Okay.
So what's next, Russell?
Your turn.
Okay. I drag myself to my feet. Look around for another target. One of those wizards who's making a nice target of himself.
Yep, there is indeed another wizard down there making a target of himself. Yep, he's trying to get the jump on one of the clerics. You see that one of the clerics seems to be dead, and another one is wailing now at the sound of it. She's quite upset that her companion has been slain. And being so upset, she's made a target of herself, and so this other Barakyle wizard is making a target of her.
Okay.
And that kind of sorts out who you need to attack.
Yeah. I'm going to use my crossbow.
All right.
That's a crit.
You better do crit damage then.
It's 7 damage.
7 damage. Well, that wizard is bloodied. All right.
And I just yell out at the cleric to... Do I know this cleric's name? The one who's wailing?
You can make a history check.
17.
Her name is Elora Elazadril.
I just yell out, Elora, snap out of it and defend yourself. And that's just punctuated by a crossbow bolt into the wizard's shoulder.
And a persuasion check.
15!
Alright, that seems to work. That seems to have some effect. Okay. The wizard attacks her. She is making a dex save. She fails. She is burned in the ensuing flame that pours forth from him. Lilianeth, it's your turn.
How long has it been since I cast Moonbeam?
Oh, couple of rounds. Like you can keep it for 10 rounds, so for
Yeah.
ages.
Oh, okay. I
It'll run
moved
for ages.
Moonbeam over to him.
Hmm.
That wizard had just fired at the other.
The burning hands.
So, yeah, the burning hands.
He's going to take half damage because he passed.
Oh, I get temporary hit points. I'll just roll a d6.
So 18
Moonbeam
damage.
18.
Oh, so half of 18 is 9. And he dead.
Yay.
All right. Well, at that point, things start going quiet, and there's you hear the metal sling of weapons being thrust through the final bodies of those who've already fallen now, and a couple of Daughters of Twilight are now just walking around the battlefield, stabbing people to make sure that they're dead, finishing them off. They look pretty distraught. Some of their companions look like they've gone down. You look like you might have lost 3 clerics during this fight. One of them approaches you. In fact, it's probably Alora. She comes up towards you. She does look distraught, the blood drained from her face. She's pale. But almost unconsciously, she just casts Cure Wounds on you. You can roll the dice for yourself.
I'm going to just assume it's a first level one, so...
You can make it a second level one.
Okay, so that's like 11 plus 2 or 3.
Say 3.
Okay, so 14. That brings me up basically to full. Thank
Brings
you.
me up to full. Thank you, thank you.
Very well, let's see to the captives.
All right, you get down to the captives, and there's a whole bunch of them, and they look pretty traumatized for the most part. Some of them are old people, women, children, men, of different demographics. And one of the clerics finds some keys to the chains on the locks that are holding the cages closed. She throws them over to you, probably to Lilianeth. Here, set them free.
Yes. Of course, I will go and go start setting the prisoners free.
Very good. I will get a perception check next. Wow, hold the line.
15. I'm occupied.
And a 23 for me.
Fair enough. Okay, put you there. Let's make sure we have the right... Oh, I have to do this again. Fuck. Okay, the ship suddenly rises in the water. And you begin to sense it moving slightly. As it does this, you're going to roll for initiative. And I'm going to delete everybody again out of the next encounter. Tunnel, Zor.
Well,
Everybody
apparently I'm going last.
No, don't do
You're
that.
gonna.
Hide. 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 3, 3. Okay, let's check that that's everybody. That looks right. Okay, cool. Save that. Alright, so Caleb, what's your initiative? Was it a 1 or something?
1.
Okay,
With
Lily.
advantage, I got a 1.
Wow! What? Liliana, what'd you get?
15.
15, okay. Very good. Alright, suddenly, a blast of black smoke goes and appears over one of the groups of Daughters of Twilight. And you hear something go, something large and monstrous appears behind them. You can't see it because of the darkness that has appeared there. Then, you are both engulfed in darkness too, as dark smoke appears around you. And something tries to hit you, Lilianeth, for a 10. That misses. Second attack for an 8 misses you. Lilianeth, what is your reaction to all of this?
My reaction is pull out my sword and try and hit whatever's trying to hit me.
Okay, so you're doing that with disadvantage in the darkness.
Yes. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. Eight.
Okay, well that misses. Never mind. Kaylin,
At least I tried.
you did.
Okay, so I'm in the darkness.
Mhm.
I would imagine I would hear something trying to attack Lily.
You do, yes.
Okay. So I move over to it and try to attack it.
Yep, roll to hit.
It's 17 at disadvantage.
Wow.
Well, I rolled 2 wounds with an advantage. I think the luck's got to balance out somewhere.
That hits.
This was with Booming Blade as well.
Okay.
5. Non-magical.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
That is your turn. Okay. You hear fighting happening amongst the Daughters of Twilight, and more shouting and yelling and healing and spells zapping and so on and so forth. You hear the distinctive sounds of sacred weapons being cast and the sounds of sacred flame dropping from the sky. Then
Oh,
it is...
if this thing is the one that casts darkness, it has to make a concentration check.
Oh yeah, good point. Oh, the darkness disappears, and you're now going to wish that it hadn't, because your characters, for the first time, behold a babao.
Oh, at least we can see what we're trying to hit.
It's true, but it is horrifying. And it looks across at you, Liliana, with its red eyes glowing like saucers. It's going to use Weakening Gaze, so you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution. Oops, wrong one. Abilities save. Constitution. What manner or creature are you? I fail. Out of
Wow.
5.
Okay, so you can only do half damage with any strength-based attacks. So I guess that's swords.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you do
she
get
could
to save
try.
again at the
Yeah,
end of
she
your
could
turn.
try Sacred Flaming, and instead of hitting with a sword, she would know have some idea what's happening to her.
Absolutely. The creature then attacks you, Liliana. Its first attack is a 13, and then its second attack it's going to make against Calum, I think, because you're over near it too, because you attacked it, didn't you?
Yeah. I managed to hit it.
Okay, so its second attack misses you, so it's missed both attacks. Liliana, it's your turn.
I will go after him with my sword.
Okay.
Pointy, pointy sword.
Just
You wanna get flanking?
half damage if you hit.
Yes. Think. 11.
Nope. Nopey dope.
You do get to make another con save, though.
$18.
Okay, you break out of that. Calum.
Yeah. Basically, just try and hit him with the not so pointy end.
Okay.
Also with Booming Blade again, just for what it's worth. No, 11.
11.
A pretty little creature. Pretty creature this is.
Slippery.
Alright, the other Daughters of Twilight managed to destroy the darkness that they're dealing with too. And now you can see there's a second one of these creatures fighting them. This one goes for one attack against each of you. First attack is a natural one, and it slips, causing it to lose its second attack. Liliana, it's your turn.
Okay. I will go after him with the same thing.
Okay.
I'm still flanking.
Alright.
23. Two
That
hit.
most certainly hits. Yes.
9 damage.
9 damage. Done. Alright. Caleb.
Yep. I'm going to try and hit him with the Warhammer again. Booming Blade as always. Ooh, that's a crit.
My oh my.
Yay.
Eleven damage.
Okay. Okay, 11 damage. Babao attacks you. Clawity Claw. 13 to hit, misses you.
Yep.
Second attack against Lilianeth, 5 misses you, all for 11. Okay, Lilianeth, it's your turn.
Same thing.
Alright.
Oops, I forgot to roll with advantage.
Well, roll again.
Nope. Missed.
No, missed. Okay, Calum.
Yep.
Seven.
It's 7.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to hit anything. I don't think you could hit a goblin zombie for their 7.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I rolled a 2 and a 1, so I'm good to think I had advantage.
Right.
And, like, he's just a slippery thing. I think the time I crit him, he must have just, like, been trying to dodge and dodged right into my Warhammer.
Alright, the combat continues against the Daughters of Twilight on the other side of the field. The Babao that you are currently engaged with is going to cast... Excuse me, it's going to cast something fun, often referred to as heat metal, on Lilianeth.
Oh.
So, I don't know if there's anything you can do about this. Given
Not
that
if
you're
it's on
wearing-
armor.
Right, because you're wearing armor. So 2d8 fire damage per turn as long as you're wearing the armor, and as long as it can concentrate. So this turn you take 9 points of damage.
Well, fortunately, you had temporary hit points.
Yeah.
The other
And-
annoying thing is you have disadvantage on attack rolls while you're in contact with the object.
So the creature touches you, and it's like, "Nah!"
I don't like you very much, so I have disadvantage or flat now.
You're flat
Yeah,
now.
you're flat on attack, yeah.
But it is your turn,
Flat.
so there's that.
Nope.
No.
Too busy hurting.
Calum.
Yep. That's
There
another
you
crit.
go.
Wow.
Yay!
Uh, 10 damage, and if it's still alive, a concentration check.
10 damage. Concentration. It fails its concentration check, so you're no longer taking
Yay.
damage from a heat metal. It's not bloodied, but you can see that the other Babao is bloodied by the Daughters of Twilight at this point. It's currently attacking them and trying to harvest their organs. The Babao that's attacking you, having given up on heat metal, is going to use fear against Kylum. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Hang on. No. I'm not afraid of you. Nat
Okay.
20 for 24.
Fair. Lilianeth.
Hey, over to my sword.
I imagine it's casting fear kind of is more like a little dance parade than a spell. You know, it's like a bird doing a fucking mating ritual. The opposite thereof. Okay, Lilianeth.
19 to hit.
Ooh, that will hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. All right. It is now bloodied. Kylum. Kylum.
Yep, just gonna rinse and repeat.
Okay. Repeat the rinse.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
7
7.
damage.
Okay. Yep. Damage taken. Okay. The creature attacks you back. This time it's going to try using Weakening Gaze on you, Kylum. So it's a con save.
It's a 10.
That's a fail. Okay, and it gets to attack you with this. First attack misses. Second attack is a 23.
That'll hit.
It does 10 points of damage.
Noted.
That's your temp hit points, isn't it?
And then some.
Okay, Lilianeth.
All right. Do the same thing.
13?
13.
13 does not quite hit, I'm afraid. No, it doesn't. Never mind. But Kylum, it's your turn next.
Actually, I forgot I could do that. So 24 to hit.
Crikey, that hits.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll twice. The first one was 5 damage, but obviously I'm weakened. And then con save is a 19. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So you pass your con save.
Yep.
The creature is going to attack Lilianeth. This time it's doing weakening gaze at you again. So you're making a con save, Lilianeth. And as it does that, it's going to claw at you. First claw misses. Second claw, however, is a natural 20. You failed your con save and you take a critical. Well, I'm sorry about that. So you take 10 points of crit damage and you are weakened, meaning fighty swordy attacks are half damage until you pass your con save the next turn. Good news is that it is now your turn though, so...
Okay. If I hit, I haven't been hitting. 19?
That does hit.
Alright, half of this. 4.
So
Half of
4
8
damage.
is 4.
Yep. Okay. Very good. Kylam?
Yeah, this thing is starting to piss Kylam off, so he's going to move so he's no longer flanking, but he is then going to Thunder Wave this creature.
Okay. So it makes a con save?
Yep, and
Yep.
con save, and he's going to put it at second level in Channel Divinity, so it's an automatic 24 damage if it fails.
Nice. Well, it failed with a 9, so it takes 24
Okay, so it's
damage.
24 thunder damage, and it's pushed back.
All right, very good. It goes sliding back across the beach, across the dirt, whatever this is, the rocky, sandy...
I'm amazed it's still alive after taking 24 thunder damage.
It is.
And Kylam just runs back up to it.
All right, so you move up to it, and that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, it snarls at you, and then it's going to levitate you. So that's a con save.
Does a 15 pass?
Yes, it does. And it doesn't get to attack you, unfortunately. So there you go.
Yeah.
Liliana, it's your turn.
Over my con save. 18.
You
On my
pass.
con save.
Now you need to make that roll.
Yay.
You need to make that roll after you've made your attacks.
Okay.
But you can have the 18.
Did you roll on your last turn at the end of your turn?
No. You
Okay,
didn't?
so that's the roll from her last turn. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, you are no longer weakened.
So I pushed him back 10 feet, so you should have enough movement to get flanking on him.
Yes, I'll move to get flanking again.
All right.
And
go on.
hitting with the long sword. 24.
As you
Two
hit it
hits.
for 24, the other Babao is slain by the Daughters of Twilight in the same breath. Do your damage.
A whole 4 points.
Well, there's good news. He has 3 hit points. So how do you kill him?
Right in the throat.
Right in the throat. Okay. Very well then. He begins to slough away from your weapon after you slay him. You go right through his spinal column and sever his nerves from his body, from his head. His body twitches for a few seconds, and then he kind of begins to collapse, scuttling a little bit like a crab. And then it's the deck. You wrench your blade out of the thing as it starts to reek as the wisps of vapor come off him. The Daughters of Twilight look up at you. The ship now has turned and is sailing towards the archway out of the cove.
So the ship's away from the dock, though.
Yeah. It's leaving.
I look to see if I can see anybody sailing it.
Perception.
15.
As a sailor, nowhere near enough people to be sailing it, and there's nobody on the rigging.
I think he just kind of stops and stares at it like, what?
The people that are sailing it don't seem to be doing anything, in fact.
He's just kind of like standing there like, what?
What?
What's wrong, Caleb?
That ship. There's not enough people on it. There's no one on the rigging. Nobody's pulling ropes. How is it doing that?
Oh, that's a mystery.
It shouldn't do that. How? It's magic, obviously, but how? It makes no sense.
Barakyle calls out one of the clerics. She walks towards you, flipping acid shit off her blade.
Mm.
They summon fiends. These creatures are their servants. That's how they master their ships.
The ship is a fiend?
Who knows? It is infused with fiendish power, that is most certain.
I thought I already had enough reasons to hate them, but I just learned a new one.
Oh, there'll be many more, I trust. Well, enough of this. Did you free the prisoners?
Yes.
Good. Well then, our job here is done. She looks around. See if you can find anything else of value. I'll shepherd these prisoners back to their homes. And so the Daughters of Twilight gather the prisoners together and they start walking them out of here, helping the ones that can't walk, healing the ones that need healing, and feeding the ones that are starving. And you two are left here to search for anything interesting and fun. And you find a couple of things. You find a couple of chests. So I think I'll get each of you to roll a d4. If you roll a 1, you can choose something reasonable that you find in the chest to your liking. If you roll a 2 or a 3, you'll find something a bit more mundane, and if you roll a 4, well, I'll choose.
I got a 2 and she got a 1.
Well, Liliana, what do you find? And I have veto power, so it's not like a fucking artifact of doom, but something reasonable that your character would want and need.
I have no idea.
Well, you can have a think about it if you like.
Yes.
Cloak of protection?
Cloak of protection would be definitely.
That sounds.
Yeah.
Cloak of protection. That
Very
sounds
reasonable.
good.
Yeah. Okay. And Kylum, you're currently using a warhammer, is that right?
Yes.
Are you amenable to other types of weapons, or does that just happen to be the weapon?
I have a build planned where I want to go with where it requires bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right. Would you prefer a utility magic item or a defensive magic item?
I feel like utility is better for me.
What sort of thing are you thinking then?
I'm trying to think of what the Barakyle might have that would be useful to him. I don't imagine they've got a lot of like really cleric-y stuff. I might just have a quick look at some. Why don't you just proceed and I'll just have a look and see if there's anything that jumps out at me.
What level are you guys?
3.
Do we think we've earned level 4 yet?
That was a pretty hard fight.
Was that a level 4 fight? I think you got to use your moonbeam pretty consistently. You've used most of your powers.
Ooh, I have an idea, Russell.
Uh-huh.
Bag of holding?
I don't see why they would leave a bag of holding lying around, though.
Why the clerics.
Chest. Yeah.
Okay. Could be just the clerics didn't find it. That's fair.
Not the clerics, anybody.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of dead wizards around.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm talking about in a chest that's inside.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah, they. Okay, well,
So I think it's a bit too soon for a bag of holding.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I am just looking to see if anything jumps out at me.
Yeah. It could be like a shield +1 or something.
Yeah.
All right. Cloak of protection. Equip.
Cloak of protection. Oh, you equipped it, have you?
Equipped and it needs to be attuned.
That'll take a little bit longer, unfortunately.
Got it.
Well, the good
One
news is you do
cloak.
have time because you've saved the prisoners pretty much at this point.
Mm.
All right, so that's your level 4, I think.
Level 4.
You're becoming more and more dangerous. My fun begins to recede now.
Mm.
Gets less fun for me and more fun for you as you go up in levels.
I'll take a shield +1 then.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, I know we had a bit of a fuck around getting started, but it is 10:40.
Yeah, this feels reasonable.
Seems like the right place as well, story-wise. So yeah, let us leave it there. And
Oh, I get to choose a feat.
choose a feat.
I think you would probably really enjoy having Faye touched.
Bay touch.
Have you already got Warcaster?
No, technically we probably should go with that. If you want to cast spells with your hands full, but...
I'll have a look at both of them.
Have a look.
Warcaster's really good for keeping your concentration up.
Yeah.
And it means that you can make... you can use spells in place of opportunity attacks.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Warcaster.
It's quite handy for that. Yes. Well, I may love you and leave you, my friends.
Okay.
You have a wonderful
Okay.
evening. I hope you had fun.
I
I'll
shall
leave you guys
see you.
on the Zoom. if you want
I
to chat.
need to go to bed anyway, but
To go
thank
to
you,
bed.
Russell.
No worries.
Okay.
I'll see you
Yep.
later. Have a
And
good
I
night.
picked the
Alright.
Crusher feat.
Crusher feat. Okay, what does that do?
And
Bludgeoning.
once per turn, when I hit somebody with bludgeoning damage, I can move them 5 feet. No save.
Fucking hell.
Oh, and also, if I crit them,
Is there a size thing on that?
no more than one size larger than you. I can't move a Tarrasque around, so I can move large creature, anything
Right.
up to large. I can't
not-
move huge.
Right, you can move ogres, but not dragons.
Yeah. That would be a bit nuts. There are things that'll do that without size restriction, but they're very deliberately limited.
Right. Fair. Okay, I'll see you guys.
Also, if I crit them, all attack rolls against that creature have advantage until the start of my next turn.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Good luck then.
Yeah,
That sounds
I'll
cool.
see you guys later.
See ya. Bye-bye.